In a faraway kingdom, there lived a wise old woman named Granny Elara. She was known for her sharp wit, keen sense of humor, and the ability to solve even the trickiest problems. But more than anything, she was famous for her clever schemes. One day, the kingdom was struck by terror. A rumor spread that a ghost haunted the royal castle. The guards spoke of airy whispers in the halls, strange shadows flickering in the torchlight, and doors slamming shut on their own. Even the bravest warriors refused to patrol the castle at night. The king, a proud but superstitious man, was deeply troubled. "If anyone can rid my castle of this ghost," he declared, "I shall grant them a handsome reward." Hearing this, Granny Elara saw an opportunity. She took her old walking stick, tied a bundle of herbs to it, for dramatic effect, and marched straight to the castle. When she arrived, she found the king pacing in distress. "Your Majesty," she said, "I shall catch this ghost for you. But I need complete silence and absolute darkness for an entire night." The king, desperate, agreed at once. That night, the castle was emptied except for Granny Elara. As the moonlight streamed through the stained glass windows, she set her plan in motion. She tiptoed around the empty halls, muttering mysterious-sounding words under her breath, nonsense, really, but enough to sound like an ancient spell. Then, with a loud thump, she struck the floor with her stick and gasped, "Aha! Caught you at last." The next morning, the king and his court gathered anxiously. Granny Elara held up a small, empty sack. "The ghost is trapped inside," she announced with great seriousness. "I used my grandmother's secret magic to catch it. But be warned, it must never be opened, or it will escape again." The king, wide-eyed with awe, took a cautious step back. "Then we must rid ourselves of it at once." Granny Elara nodded sagely. "Indeed, Your Majesty. I shall take this ghost far, far away, but such magic takes a toll. A generous reward would help me recover." Overjoyed, the king handed her a chest of gold and declared her the savior of the kingdom. Granny Elara bowed and left the castle, her sack still firmly tied shut. As she walked back to her cottage, she chuckled to herself. "Imagine," she muttered, "all that fuss over a ghost that never even existed." And with that, she lived the rest of her days in comfort, proving once again that wisdom is sometimes just knowing how to use other people's fears to your advantage.